Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve the program Factorial. So the input is the given integer n, and our task is to find the factorial of n. So first the concept. What is factorial? Factorial is it is a it is product of all the numbers from 1 to n for a integer n. That's it. It is a simple definition. So if you take an example, n is equals to 5. So according to the definition, what is the factorial of 5 is equal to product of 1 to n all numbers. So 1 into 2 into 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the product of all these numbers? It is 120. If we can also see 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 3 is 6, 6 fours and 4 that whole product into 5. So we get 120. So this is how it is. The actual concept is behind the factorial. So expected are also they give it is big of n. So we can use a normal loop at most, and the space is a constant space we need to use in our program. So how to solve it? So we already saw here, we will take a simple variable which is takes a constant space and multiply all the numbers and print it or return it. So what did we say? Check if there is any return type. It is there, integer type. So copy and paste here, declare it as res. So we are going to multiply. So if you take, for example, it is 0. So 0 into multiplied by anything results in 0. So we don't need that. So keep it 1. So from now on, if it is 1 here, 1 into 1 is equal to 1, and further the same answer will become. So for correctness, we start from 1 for any product based result calculation. If it is sum based, then we will start from 0 for accuracy. That's it. So we already multiplied the result to 1. So we will start from int I equals to 2, I less than or equal to n. Y equal to n means we need to also include the n value. So what is the n value? It is 5, and we are also including the 5 in our output calculation. So I should also go to the n, not just before the n. So we kept less than or equal to n until that the loop will be continued. So res equal to res into what is the each and every time current value is I. So after the completion of the loop, in res the factorial of n is stored. So they said to return the value, function to calculate and return the value. So what is the value in which the factorial is stored? It is res. So return the res. So we can see the sample test case is passed. So hidden test cases are also passed. So that's it. So what is our code's time complexity? It is big of n because we use a single loop, no internal loop. And why we are using the big of n? Because we are actually using the n, the input dependent based loop. So big of n. If suppose we are using I less than 10, so independent of the size of the input or the n value, our loop just runs 10 times. So in this case, our time will be big of 1 because it is independent of any input size. So in this case, it is big of n, and we are using a simple integer variable which takes 4 bytes. So it is big of 1, constant space, independent of the n value. So we can see the expected are also big of n, the time, hours also matching. and big of 1 as a space, it is also matching. So our solution is acceptable to this particular problem, factorial. So practice the program, analyze the time and space complexity for the best practices. Thank you for watching.